My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekhar classes on applied data science with Python. This is lecture number 27. In this lecture, I will continue my discussion on NumPy. NumPy.once. This is once is a method in Python programming language. I will explain this particular method with one example, then just refer this syntax, you can understand. Here just understand this one numpy.once takes three arguments: shape, dtype means data type, order. This is not that important, at least in this context. We will discuss about this in future classes. Time being, just explain with one simple example. Just see this one. Import numpy as np. We know what is numpy. np is we are alias renaming numpy as np, numpy module as np. np dot once means it will create an array with entries once. Just see 2 comma 2 means what? Just refer that syntax. 2 first argument is shape. In the place of shape I have 2, means shape is 2. dtype in the sense data type is int, means I need a matrix with entries once with 2 elements of size single dimensional array. This is basically a single dimensional array with 2 elements. Just I am printing that one. Matrix A I am printing. This one I am printing, isn't it? Order means anyway this C underscore contiguous means this matrix in the memory, it will get stored in row wise. A matrix can be stored in row wise or column wise. If you specify order equal to C underscore contiguous, it will get stored in the memory in row wise. That's what it says. Now just see this one, np dot once 2 comma 2 means it will create a 2-dimensional array of size 2 by 2 with entries 1. dtype is int means it will keep integer numbers. 1 is an integer. Just let me print. What will you get? This b. Just this will be get stored in b. I am printing b. Just I am getting 2 by 2 matrix with entries 1. Now let me proceed further. Simple example, np dot once. I am not mentioning second argument. What is my second argument? Second argument is dtype. Are we saying something about dtype? No. We are not mentioning order also, isn't it? If you are not mentioning dtype, by default it will take float, isn't it? Therefore it will create 3 by 3 matrix. Just see, this is 3 by 3 matrix with entries once. By default, as we are not mentioning data type, that's why it's storing 1 dot 1 dot. What's the means? Basically it is a floating point number. By default its data type is float, therefore it is the output is displaying like this. Yes, np numpy dot zeros. This one is also just like numpy dot 1, which we discussed. First argument is shape, second argument is data type, third argument is order. As I told you, there are 2 C underscore contiguous or F underscore contiguous. C underscore contiguous means it is row wise, isn't it? F underscore contiguous means it is column. It will get stored the elements in column manner. By default data type is float, just similar to np dot once. This is np dot. In the case of np dot once, it will store number of ones. Here 0. Just see 2 means it will create a single dimensional array with 2 elements, and data type, we are mentioning data type as int. Therefore it will create an array of size with 2 numbers with a single dimensional array. Here 2 by 2 array, data type int with the zeros means, just see, this is 2 by 2 array. This is 3 by 3 array. We are not mentioning data type, therefore by default it will be considered as a float. Yes, that's what 0 point it displays like that. Numpy dot I, it will take arguments r means number of rows, c means number of columns. Optional, if you are not mentioning about number of columns, it will be number of rows equal to columns. Anyway, let me explain this one with the example, with a simple example. After discussing this example, just go through that syntax, you can understand. Import numpy as np. Just see here, np dot ey. I means it will create a diagonal matrix. In principal diagonal it will keep ones. Just a matrix with ones in main diagonal are present. Here 2. How many rows? 2 rows. Am I mentioning about columns? We are not mentioning about columns. In that case, number of rows equal to columns. Just remember, for np.I, if you are not mentioning any columns, it will take same number of columns. It will create a 2 by 2 matrix whose data type is float. Just see, if this is 2 by 2 matrix whose data type is float. In principal diagonal, which one it is keeping? It's keeping ones in principal diagonal, isn't it? Therefore, just I am printing that A. If you print that A, what will you get? This matrix you will get. In similar manner, here R equal to 4, C equal to 5. In previous case, we are not mentioning C. Here R equal to 4, C equal to 5. Means you are creating a matrix of row size 4, column size 5, K equal to minus 1. I will discuss about this K negative. If K is less than 0, you will get ones below the principal main diagonal. Just see, below you will get ones below the principal diagonal. Why? Because K equal to minus 1. If K is greater than 0, you will get elements above the principal diagonal. Just refer syntax, you can understand. Just see numpy dot diag. Again, numpy dot diag. This is useful. Just let me read otherwise. Extract or construct diagonal array. It will extracts or constructs a diagonal array. To extract or construct diagonal array, first I must have a matrix or array. Just see, is it not a matrix whose size is 3 by 3 matrix? NP dot matrix means internally it will create an array of size 3 by 3 with these elements. What am I saying here? NP dot diag A. NP dot diag means diagonal elements. It will return diagonal elements. What are the diagonal elements? 1, 5, 9. Just see. That is main diagonal, principal diagonal. NP dot diag means it will construct a matrix with an array with diagonal elements. That is principal diagonal elements. That is 1, 5, 9. NP dot diag A comma 1. 1 means greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, what happens? That is if K greater than 0 or K less than 0. Is it even K may be 0? Just see, this is 1. 1 means what? This is principal diagonal 1, 5, 9. Below the principal diagonal or above the principal diagonal. As it is positive, 1 is greater than 0, it will give the element just above the principal diagonal, that is 2, 6. Why? Because reason is your K equal to 1 greater than 0. That's why it will give just above the principal diagonal element. For example, if you take K is negative number, minus 1 is less than 0, in that case this is principal diagonal. Below the principal diagonal is 4, 8. If K is less than 0, 4, 8, K is greater than 0, 2, 6. Just make an experiment in Python notebook. Just keep K equal 0 or K greater than 0, K less than 0, like that you will get. I will discuss this numpy dot random dot rand with simple example. Just see this one numpy. It is useful for creating random numbers. These random numbers are very, very useful in solving many data science problems in future classes. How it is useful? What is the significance of these random numbers? We will try to understand random numbers. Time being in this class, let me concentrate how to generate random numbers. Numpy dot random dot rand method. This is random method. It is a function which is useful for creating random number. Just import numpy space as np. np dot random dot rand 5 means it will create a one-dimensional array with 5 elements. Just see, this is first element, second element, third element, fourth element, fifth element. All elements must be in between 0 and 1. Just that particular matrix or array will be returned into A. Just I am printing A. This is single dimensional array with 5 elements. Now we will try to understand to create random numbers of 2-dimensional array. Here I am saying 3, 4. 3, 4 means 3 rows and 4 columns. Just observe this one. Here you have 3 rows and 4 columns, 3 by 4 columns, 3 by 4 matrix in which you can have elements between 0 and 1. Anyway, we will execute this one in Python notebook. The Jupyter Python notebook. Time being, just understand rand of 3. Just this random numbers follows uniform distribution. What is uniform distribution? I will discuss in future classes. Time being, just understand rand function always generate random numbers depending on uniform distribution. This is 2, 2, 2. Random dot rand means it will create a 3-dimensional array. 3-dimensional array of here 3-dimensional array is created with the help of two by 2 matrices. This is first row of first matrix. This is second row of first matrix. This is first row of second matrix. This is second row of the second matrix. Means essentially it will create a three-dimensional matrix in which you can have random numbers. All these random numbers are generated with the help of uniform distribution. Why? Because here RA and rand function means it always generate random numbers based on uniform distribution. Even you can generate random numbers depending on normal distribution. Just see, earlier we were saying that np dot random dot rand. Here rand n. Here normal distribution. There is another name known as Gaussian distribution. Just to shape, you might have seen like this. Anyway, I will discuss what is this normal distribution in future classes. It is one of the most important distribution in probability. Here we are generating random numbers in three-dimensional array with the help of as it is n. You are generating random numbers based on normal distribution, or I can say Gaussian distribution. We are generating random numbers based on normal distribution, or I can say Gaussian distribution. Now we will try to understand these simple programs. Just see, numpy, import numpy as np, matrix A. Just see 2. Let me run this program. This I already discussed in my presentation. Just what you are getting. Just see, 1 1 1 1 2 means with two elements it will generate a matrix. Just see, np dot 1 2 comma 2 means 2 by 2 matrix. 3 comma 3 means it will generate 3 by 3 matrix. Here we are not mentioning data type. By default it is float, therefore 1 point it is generating. np dot 1, it is similar to now np dot 0 is also 2 means with 2 elements single dimensional array it will be created. 2 by 2 means 2 by 2 matrix. Data type is int. Here we are not specifying about data type, therefore its data type must be float. By default data type is float. Just see, earlier we were saying about zeros, earlier we were saying about ones, now we are saying about zeros. Numpy dot I, we already discussed this one. It returns a matrix with ones on principal diagonal. np dot I, here we are mentioning only row number 2, means here if you are not mentioning column number, automatically row number will be equal to column number. Therefore np dot I means it will generate 2 by 2 matrix. Just see, d type equal to float. What does it mean? D type is float, means just 1.00 point means float. np dot I 4 comma 5, 4 rows 5 columns, k equal to -1, 4 rows 5 columns, k equal to -1. Below principal diagonal you will get ones, isn't it? That's what it says. np dot diag method. That's intention of that this one. np dot diag means it will construct diagonal elements. For that we must have a matrix. This is the matrix for which np dot diag A means what's the diagonal elements here? 1 5 9. That's what it says. Depending on k value, either it will just see 1 5 9. np dot diag A comma 1. 1 is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, what is it? It returning 2 comma 6. What is my 2 comma 6? Is above principal diagonal. If it is less than 0, A comma -1 means it will give elements below the just below the principal diagonal element, that is 4 comma 8. That's what we discussed in our PowerPoint presentation. Just see, np dot rand, it will create an array with random numbers. It will create one dimensional array. As it is 5, it will create numbers, 5 numbers in between 0 and 1. Here it will 3 rows 3 comma 4 means 3 rows and 4 columns. It will generate a 2-dimensional matrix with 3 rows and 4 columns. Just the first row, second row, third row, first column, second column, third column, fourth column. Yes, even I can generate a 3-dimensional matrix. 2 2 2 2 means it will generate 2 matrices of size 2 by 2, which will create a 3-dimensional array. Even we were saying that random dot randn means what? Randn means we were saying that it will create random numbers by using normal distribution or Gaussian distribution. Isn't it? Even ARR equal to nb dot arrange means it will create an array of size elements with 0 to 4. By default, if you are not mentioning about data type, what it says ARR D type means by default here if you create an array with a range function, by default data type is int. Even if you want to create an array with a range function with specified data type, you can mention just say np.arrange 10 comma d type float, means it will create an array with element 0 to 9. As you are mentioning data type d type equal float, it will create a float array. Even you can create an array with complex numbers. For that one, you need a module known as CMath, complex math module, np.1 array, 1 plus 2j, 3 plus 4j, means it will create an array. If you check d.d type, data type of this particular array object is complex 128, means it's a complex data type. Even you can create an array with Boolean values, true, false, for true, false. Just if you check, if you want check data type of this created array, just say b.d type, so that it will give data type of that one. Even you can create an array with strings. Just if you create an array, it is giving U6 Unicode. Unicode means which is useful for representing characters. This is Unicode is a code which can in all human languages can be represented with the help of this Unicode characters. If someone studied about Java programming language, they might have seen what is Unicode characters. It will not no issue. Just time being understand, the strings can be represented in the form of Unicode characters. Thank you very much.